Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Fate Weaver today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing adventure playing Ryan Vernier's outstanding Gothic Fantasy RPG, Blackbirds. And we are playing through an adventure that we're calling The Truth in Ashes. And with me tonight are almost the entire flock. The Blackbirds themselves. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight. First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Kenyon Maddox. He is an Elklander and a walker of the path of bow and blade.
Very nice. Next up is our resident walker of the path of craft and expertise, Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I am playing Emrys Batch, and he is also a human Elklander who walks the path of Chateau and Subterfuge.
Very nice. Next up is our resident walker of the path of, what is it? What's the Scholar one?
Don't know.
Let's see. The lengths I won't go to for a bad joke.
For a bad bit?
Well, I've already committed to it. So the path of, I think Odd and Ritual would be you.
Oh.
I guess Craft and Expertise. No, you'd be Craft and Expertise as well.
Oh.
The Sages and Artisans are the two, and that fits you two guys, so...
Well, all right then. I'm Andrew, and I am playing Tagwin Eads, a human Elklander, when she is on the path of craft and expertise. Also, well, everyone is just crafters and tradespeople.
Well, last but certainly not least is our resident walker in the path of charm and manipulation. It's George.
Hey everybody, I'm George. I am playing Lightnear Blue Nose. He is also from Elkland, and he follows the path of Odd and Ritual.
He's actually not. He's from Tula.
Oh, you see, it's funny because my culture, it says Elkland on the sheet, and I added my notes too late. I was like, oh, did I get this wrong?
No,
so,
it's 100% me wrong when I filled the thing out.
Okay, so I had it right in my notes, so that's a good thing. So, yes, so I'm from Tule. So I've come a long way, and I've been following visions of a black tower.
Very nice. All right. Now, guys, last session, we stopped in the middle of something. Well, I guess there's one thing we need to do before we get into the session. Jeffrey, did you spend any... look at those characters right in place. You spent your fate last time, right?
I did.
So you got to flip for fate. Dave has to flip twice for fate. And I don't think Tagwin or Leknir spent their fate last time, so...
Oh, I don't know if I have a coin here. I might have to virtually flip.
Do you have it? I can flip a coin for you if you like. But we...
Cash money's just not something that Jeff Ivy does in 2024.
At least not, not in coins.
Coins? I mean, come on. What am I, a pauper?
I'm going to have to send you a Blackguards coin or something then, Jeff.
Wait, I have something.
Do you? What do you got?
I have to mark it. See.
Okay.
So for me, you've got
what is it?
skull on one side, but that's going to be bad.
Yeah,
Skull
it's like
that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like fate.
Crossed keys are fate is renewed.
Okay, so you got two. Gabe, go ahead and give us your flips. You got two tries at this time. First time?
Cross keys on the first one.
There you go. You got your fate back.
Okay, and then this is a skull.
Okay.
I'm just drawing on my rubber coin. I have a skull and a plus sign, a cross.
Okay.
So the cross is good. The skull is bad.
Here we go.
The plus.
Nice. All right, so you got your fate back as well, and your
made coin.
Ooh, I wonder what the phrasing is for how long the enchantment lasts. Because if it's only for the session, then that would explain why you would need to spend your fate once again in order to have that magic bonus again. So let me check here. Here we go. Fortune. Here we go. Fate. Fate. Oh, it's a fortune spend. To...
Are we playing on hard mode?
Apparently. Well, and I know you spent you had spent fate for a survival thing last time.
Did not die again.
Yeah, did you spend yours for some kind of roll, Kenyon, last time?
I did that. I did the thing to my weapon so that I could hurt them.
Okay.
Because otherwise I can't do anything to these things.
So what I'm going to do for the purpose of balance, because we've been spending some of these fights have been spreading across a couple of sessions, is going to be it says combat scene, but the scene will not go beyond the session because we're allowing you to refresh your fortune each session. You're going to have to spend fortune to re-enchant it at the start of the session as well. Kev, that just sounds like you're just trying to get a bunch of misfortune to start the game. Quiet, you.
Fortune or fate? It's fortune, right? To get your weapon enchanted?
Fortune to get your weapon enchanted, correct.
Not
Oh,
fate.
I thought it was fate.
No, it's a fortune. Fate is to like guarantee a result or something like that. I may have fucked that up last time because I was...
I might have then used my fate and I didn't need to.
Okay. Well, it all...
I assumed we needed to use fate to do that. So
No.
maybe that was my fault too.
Okay, then that is fine. Okay, so then who wants to spend fortune to have their weapons enchanted? Last time we had Tagwin and Kenyon who had already done so. And Amaris wants to do so. So can I take 3 misfortune right off the hop here?
Hell to the yeah.
Except that I might be incapacitated again. Am I? Am I frozen again?
Tagwin is.
You mean your image?
Tagwin.
No. My character was. Am I not held by them right now?
I was flanking.
Tagwin is? Okay.
I'm cuddling the ghosts.
Oh yeah, Tagwin is
Okay. I'm just making sure that because otherwise I wouldn't spend it yet if I can't move. So.
No, we killed the one that was trying to grapple you or grab you.
Yeah.
And there's a second one between Amaris and Kenyon right now, and Tagwin's being demented right now, and
demonized. All right. Then we have Tagwin is incapacitated, which means, guys, we get to start the game with the shades going. What a great game this is!
And
all right,
Lakener is 2 strides away, according to my notes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I have too.
Okay. Then we're going to start with let's see. The one that is has grabbed Tagwin. It is going to spend 2 AP, and would you... Tagwin, what you are seeing is that within the folds of this cloth, there is... Imagine if you were like little wisps of fibrous material that sort of like drift as if in unseen water that are slowly glopping together, and what is slowly being formed is a skinless face that is staring at you. Would you kindly give us a standard resolve test, please?
Tagwin, you need to make...
Kevin loves to try to give Andrew nightmares.
This is
Guys, guess what month next month is?
yeah. I have a feeling might have a cold coming on between all the horror movies we watched and playing your game.
Hey, at least it didn't have a bunch of eyes.
Would you like to fortune that?
I feel like no.
Chicken
I feel
tonight?
Tagwin would definitely be all sorts of upset by that.
Okay.
So
Let me roll.
we're not
here.
quite 10 minutes in, so I won't say another word.
All right, let's see here.
I don't want to do it again.
So here we go. That is 20 peril. So would you compare that to your peril threshold? Tell us how many steps down the peril condition you're going to be moving.
I have a feeling it is a lot. Gotta get back over to combat. You said 20?
20, yeah.
Okay. 21 is a threshold marker, so 15 is the category, so it'll be +6.
So how many is it? One, like you count for the first one, second one, third one? Is that third up then?
It's the second one up. So I go
Are
down
you
two?
counting the first one that is separate? The first one is probably like a 6. Like
So
the sheet is.
there's a 9,
Yep, so 9. And then the
and
second
then
one.
15,
Yep, that's 2.
and then 21 is the next one.
21 is the next one, so you're only 2 up. Look at that, only 2 more down. So you are 2 further down on the peril conditions.
Yeah.
Where are
only
you now?
ignoring 3 skill points now. Yeah, only.
Okay, so you have 3 levels of peril right now. What you can feel is that as it's sort of accelerating, and only you can see this, what's forming underneath there, you may not recognize the skinless creature that is forming, but the full lips, the thick brow, and the eyes, the dark-colored eyes, you are staring at your own because this thing is about to pass into your soul.
God damn it, Kevin.
Then we have one that is flanked by both Kenyon and Emrys. It howls and spins around. Would Kenyon and Emrys each give us a resolve check? As you see a flensed human face flash briefly in there, which you recognize as one of your closest and dearest family members. I will leave it to you, probably grandma and maybe your dad, I guess, Kenyon. So
Yeah.
Standard resolve check, please, for each of you.
Okay, resolve. Where the heck is resolve?
Resolve is under will, I believe.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I am not good at this. At all. Hey!
Look at that, though. All right, so then Emrys, would you care to spend a fortune point? Oh! All right, so I'll get this. Oop. And Emrys, you take 15 peril. So compare that to your threshold, move yourself however many down you feel is appropriate. And are you, after doing so, are you 3 steps down? Only at 2?
I'm currently on ignore 2. It's imperiled, ignore 1, and ignore 2.
Peril,
So
ignore 1, ignore. So you're 3 steps down then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then, while the face flashes for each of you like that, Emrys, this thing fixes its eyes on you. And you can feel that there is a hollowness that is in you that this thing is keen on filling. But first, let's flense some flesh away to get to that tender innard. So, let's see. Remember, you don't have to decide if you're defending until after. I missed. And we'll do a second one. Yeah, I was going to try and grasp you once again. I did succeed on this one. Not a crit, though. You want to try and defend, Emrys?
Yeah, I'll have to use a fortune point because I'm out of.
Oh, are you out of actions?
Yeah,
Okay.
so use a fortune point for an action and I'll dodge.
Thank you very much. You were unlimited in News Vihander for how many fortune points you spend for AP.
Holy God.
Do you want to spend a fortune and re-roll that?
Sure. Oh, roll 20, trying to kill me.
They've also implemented a lot of the fortune point, like spending misfortune to do things with adversaries, which also was awesome. Okay, so then I am done, guys. Licknir, you get to go next.
So I'm still 2 strides away, like David's mentioning. So I'm going to use 1 action to move it. Can I enter? Is the door?
Oh yeah, you do have to spend it. I think interacting is. No, I think you
that
can.
costs 1 8. Or is it part of it?
I think opening a door, like drawing a weapon, I think is free. But oh no, it isn't. You have to spend for that too.
Yeah, I think I have to spend an AP to open the door.
Okay. So you throw the door open, and what you see is a young woman who seems to be borne aloft by an unseen target or unseen thing. You will have to give us a resolve check as well, Licknir, now that you've opened the door and been exposed to this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. First time having been on the sheet in a while.
So
it's
standard.
not under combat.
Will under the main sheet.
It is on main. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just down here. There it is, and it's gonna be at standard. Here it goes.
Come on, big buddy. There you go. No problem. All right, so you have one AP left. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. This is more sort of my assessing moment. So I get in and I assess. I'm going to save 1 in case, because I don't know who's acted when or what. So just in case I'm
plan.
like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Canyon, what are you doing? 3 AP.
Yeah. Okay, first AP is to attack the one that we are flanking.
Okay.
So
you got plus 10 because of flanking. And
oh, nice.
yeah, because Emrys was flanking for you.
Yeah. Okay, so longsword at easy.
Not easy, it's standard.
Routine. Sorry, routine.
Yeah, whatever
It's
the
10.
plus 10 is in this.
Yeah, it's called routine.
Okay.
I just said that. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so 8. 8 is just enough to catch more of its tattered forms. You could spend an AP or a fortune and add 6 to that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And in which case it is. Let's see here. Is it banished or nearly banished? Nearly banished. 2 more AP.
Hey, I can attack a second time this game, correct?
You can say again?
I can attack with a second attack.
You can, minus 10 to hit, though.
Yeah, so it's normal then.
Normal,
okay.
yeah, no modifier.
Okay, here we go. So second attack. Oh!
Solid hit. And with that,
huge.
it is banished. Emrys, whatever this thing was intending on doing, that hollowness is gone.
Yes. Okay.
One more AP.
Okay, so this isn't smart, but I'm going to move towards the last one.
Okay. So you are now engaged with it, not flanking, though. All right, that brings us to the end of the round, guys. Would everyone kindly click on their token and roll initiative, please?
Oh, wait, that was already there. Dang it.
Yeah, I think you saw the combat tab.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I clicked from the combat tab to the main tab. Like you tell me.
Okay. Now, remember, you can spend a fortune to place yourself anywhere on the list, and to make that decision easier, let me spend 1 to get ahead of Canyon.
I'll spend 1 to get ahead of you.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Okay.
I'll spend 1 as well. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
I cheers Mo, but I got no drink left. Oh, I have a sip.
There you go.
Here we go, Timo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow.
All right. Anyone? And do you want to be before Leknir, or do you want to be before the after Leknir?
I'll go after it.
Okay. I was gonna say you can do. I'm happy either way.
Anyone else? Nada? Okay, Leknir, what are you doing? 3 actions. Oh, one thing, George, we mentioned last time too, we've suggested having like 3 coins or tokens or something in front of you.
Yes.
And then just setting them aside as you spend the AP so you know how much you got left over. Those Grey Warden ones that Dave uses.
I picked up some cool looking, like different, there's like different coins, different shapes of coins.
Oh, awesome.
Like little triangles. Yep. Like represent different kinds of things. So anyway, I'm just going to use 3 of those.
Very cool.
All right, so I'm going to. Well, the question is, I know there's sort of an unseen entity. Can I target that entity, or that's holding her up? Or...
You could spend an AP to make a folklore check if you'd like.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I definitely would do. So let me get that out of here.
Folklore or Odd Weft. Odd Weft, we're using. I think Invocation is the skill on the...
Incantation?
Incantation, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Here we go. Oh, sorry, standard?
Standard difficulty, yeah.
Okay.
You want a fortune then?
Yeah, I feel like I have to. This woman could be about to die. I don't know.
Okay.
But I will do so. Here we go. Please, come on. There
you go. All right. What was your question about this thing?
I just want to be able to target it. Like, I want to be able to, like...
You can. You know that by... you have recognized that you are blessed by fate. And by effectively recognizing that or invoking the Norns, you can affect unseen things as if your weapon was enchanted. Mechanically, you can spend a fortune, and your weapon's count is enchanted for the scene.
Cool. Okay. What I'm going to do instead, since I only have a dagger, I'll kind of resort to that last. Instead, I'm going to use one of my techniques, which is Knots of Yggdrasil.
And that's the one you've got slotted right now? Remember, you have to slot. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Let you click on it, and let's see what it does here.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to read off a little, what do you call it?
Blurb?
Blurb, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Because it's cool. There it goes. I love how they put all these little things in here. Oh, great ash of the threshold, arbiter of time and seasons, hear this prayer. And I wanted to call on the power, the resin of winter, and 2 AP. Okay. And then choose that creature.
Yeah.
And if they have not taken a turn yet this round, I decrease the amount of AP they would generate on their turn by 1.
Very nice. Ooh. So let me tell you what's particularly cool about that ability is that unlike the spend of fortune, I can't spend misfortune to get extra AP. So,
awesome.
For instance,
this character, man.
If this thing had a possession ability that it could use on a Blackbird without resistance, that would probably take all 3 AP to do it, which means it's not going to be able to do it this round. Fantastic. What does this manifest as? What does your Knots of Yggdrasil manifest as, Leknir?
I think it's sort of almost maple syrup, somewhere between maple syrup and amber colored, because it's resin, and it kind of like grows, around the creature, and forming kind of like a semi crystalline sort of look to it.
There's like a stickiness, lattice work in the folds of its robes.
Exactly.
Excellent. So that takes the rest of your round. Emrys, what are you doing? 3 AP.
So I can move without using AP, right?
I believe you cannot in this game. You have to spend
even to stride.
I think so. Yeah. Let me double check. I know you can move in Warhammer Fantasy 4th without spending an AP, but I thought in this one you did need to spend your AP if you're moving at all.
Maybe that's what I was thinking about, getting confused with the last time I played on Friday.
Welcome to my world. Let's see here. Hustle. Yeah, hustling is a 1 AP action. You do need to spend the action in order to do that, though.
Okay. Well, I wanted to flank them so that Kenyon could get a bonus.
So it would be 1 AP to move and then 1 AP to flank. Remember, flanking is a 1 AP action.
Yeah.
But then you could attack at a plus 10. But I think flanking counts as an attack action. So you would have minus 10 to your attack.
So I'm going to move.
But let me double check that.
Flank.
Yeah, flanking is an attack action.
Yep. I should have my book. I'm going to move, flank, and attack.
You know what? Hold on. But it's not a melee attack or a range attack, so you don't actually take that penalty. Ignore me. Let's check in the phrasing of it. So, you hustle over, you get yourself in a position so Kenyon and yourself will be getting plus 10, and then would you like to make your attack?
Yes.
Go right ahead. It'll be at plus 10. Plus 10 will be your modifier.
Oh.
You want a fortune then?
No, because roll 20 just keeps eating my point. I haven't rolled lower than 67 yet.
Oh, right. Then, let's do this. On this thing's turn, it's only got 2 AP, but one of these only costs... Oh, actually, leave that. One of them only costs 1 AP. It snaps to the side, and Kenyon, its second hand has grabbed you now. You are likewise immobilized.
Oh, no.
Tagwin and Tagwin and Kenyon, you are immobilized. And Emrys, somehow this thing is transposing itself, so it has also managed, with its final action, to freeze you in place. All three of you are now being held, and you are unable to... You are defenseless until the end of the combat scene or the encounter. So Kenyon has no actions, Tagwin has no actions. We're at the end of the round, guys. Now, you can spend fate if you wish to escape this. That is what fate is for. Before I move on to the next round, Kenyon or Tagwin, you have not used your actions yet this round. Would you like to spend fate to break free?
And this isn't like a grapple I can resist through normal...
It's a special ability they've got. It's neat, too, because that's why you got fate in the game. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to if I want to do anything and be in any way useful.
You can see that there is... Leknir has made his way in here, so there is someone else who is in the... who has suddenly joined in. He seems to have done something to affect this thing.
True.
But your call. What do you think? You would have been making the decision... Kenyon would make the decision first. Kenyon, do you spend fate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have a question first, though. If we spend it, does that mean we're immune to it, or we're just unfrozen?
That just means you're getting unstuck for now. I could sketch you again.
Yeah, you could just... Okay.
It did cost me 3 misfortune to do it, though.
Okay, and we would act on this turn if we did said
If you spend fate, you would act this turn, but it would mean that you do not have a way of saving yourself from death.
Right. Yeah.
The fate mechanic is just fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Nice. All right, so you're up first.
Kenyon is fated.
Okay. So now you'll get to use that new coin next round, next session.
My fate. Yeah.
Okay.
For real.
Now what are you doing?
Okay.
3 AP.
Now I'm attacking it, but I'm
right
assuming it is no longer flanked then.
No, it is not.
Okay. So here we go. Attack.
What is it that you focus on that gets you free?
I think I just see that, to me, it's because it's fate. It's that I see that I can't move, and I've had this happen before, but I see that all of us are held in the same way. Before it was just me, then it was just Tagwin, I believe.
Yeah.
And now I can sort of see that it sort of grabs everyone. And I feel like it's mostly just his will. Like, we are not going to die here.
Yeah.
We were not just saved from the burning city to die in this lonely cabin.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh my god.
that is a critical fail. So that means that your weapon is damaged.
You were saying
You flail out.
Roll20 doesn't agree with my great role playing, okay?
No, it's, I mean,
Shitty program.
it's building up to the next one. So if you could please add the damaged quality to the weapon, you're going to have minus 10 to hit on your next roll because of the condition, and minus 10 for a second attack.
Wow. Thank you, Roll20.
Now, as a reminder, I believe you can spend 1 AP to aim. Why am I not using...
Oh, wait. Oh, no. You can't put -1. Oh, you can. Does that... wonder if that... Oh, no, that'll just change damage. It's been off. Okay.
Okay. Your...
I mean, I'm gonna make another attack.
Yeah, so you could take aim, spend 1 AP to get plus 10, or...
No, I'm gonna save my last AP to use my Burrowbee's guard this turn.
Okay, so go
Seems
ahead and
I'm
minus 20 to this attack.
Yeah, I'm still gonna make
Come on.
an attempt. Come on. Although I'm not very positive now. No.
Oh, so close.
That's stupid.
So
minus
close,
20.
too. Oh, jeez. So you spin and around flail a second time, you have one more. Do you make one more attack, or you put up your Barobi's guard?
No, I'm using... Yeah, exactly. I'm protecting myself.
Then Tagwin, you've seen that Kenyon has freed himself. His thing bashes up against the fireplace, damage you're likely gonna have to repair in the event you survive this. He's flailing at this. Now, do you want to spend your fate as well to free yourself, or do you leave your fate to others?
Oh, don't phrase it like that. No, I'm gonna spend a fate point as well.
So just so we can be clear, you're not spending a fate point. You're spending your fate.
Sorry, I'm saying my fate.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think for her. I blithely said the remark of like I want to be useless. Oh, I don't want to be useless. But I think maybe this is actually for her. Like she hasn't really been that instrumental and pushing the group along or whatever so far. And here
I'm not
cabin,
agreeing. I'm supportive.
Yeah, thanks,
not I'm agreeing.
thanks,
Like, no,
cool.
she's totally been useless.
No, I see you. But no, like
Same
I think,
team, Madison. Same team.
I'm thinking back to a couple sessions ago where Kenyon and Tagwin were working on repairing the cabin. I think for the first time she felt like she was like, okay, we're in this together. I'm part of this, and we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then these assholes show up, and so she's like, oh hell no. So I think she's gonna try
So
to.
you got yourself free. You have 3 AP. Your fate has been spent. So you will be flipping for fate next session as well. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So I would still have like my
3 actions.
my 3,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Did I drop my spear or anything like that? I
Nope.
forget.
No.
Oh, I still get to. Okay, well, I will take a step back far enough to give me some space to work with here.
Okay, so that, depending on whether you are leaving yourself open for a free striker or not. That will cost either 1 or 2. So remember,
Okay.
maneuver is
Would
what
I-
gets you out without getting an attack.
Right. So, well, I'm not trying to move out of melee range. I'm quite deliberately trying to stay within melee range. It's just like narrative. Like I should have been more clear about that. Yeah, I'm not.
Well, I thought you were taking
leading
advantage
combat.
of the reach of your spear. 'Cause remember, your spear's got reach as well.
Oh, that's true too. Well, I mean, in fact, actually, there should be some minimum to it because I got like a minimum distance I need to be.
Yeah.
The spear's too long.
You're
for me to
trashing
just,
this
like-
cabin with the back end of your spear, but I mean, you're going to be able to use it effectively.
Okay, so if you need me to spend 2 to avoid negative repercussions of moving away, then that's fine.
Got
I
it.
use the third one, which means I'm leaving myself open to attack next round, though. But fine, I'm gonna stab this thing with my
Okay, so you step back and then go right ahead.
my spear.
So you get
Where the
plus
hell did it go?
10
Here
for
it
yours
goes.
because of the quality of your spear, remember.
Right. Routine.
Nice!
Oh, that
All
was
right.
so close.
Now, you could spend fortune to add 6 to that damage.
Yes, please.
Okay. So here we go. All right. This thing hisses in pain as it whines. Yeah, you actually could spend a fortune and take another AP if you want. Make another
Oh.
attack.
Yeah, I mean, if it's actually having an effect right now, I'll do that.
Okay.
Would it?
So this will be now
okay.
a standard because it'll be minus 10 for the second attack.
Right, but plus for the yeah. Okay.
Nice. And you could spend another fortune to add 6 damage.
I mean, why would I not do that?
Yep.
It's not dead yet.
Well, again. Okay.
Again, I mean, yeah, it's not dead again.
Yeah, so this thing is you've cut like 2 massive tears into this thing. The sap that had begun to sort of cake on this thing, leaving little tendrils, that seems to be breaking away as this unseen wind is whipping it along, but you cut 2 massive cuts into this thing, and it feels as if you are connecting with solid flesh. Then that brings us to the end of the round, guys. Everyone click on your token. Go ahead and roll initiative. I'd love that I don't roll initiative in this. It's very, very satisfying.
Oh,
Oof.
Nice. And again, that's everybody. All right. What is your PB, Kenyon?
my PB is. It's on the first page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 only.
Okay, so they are before you. Anyone wish to spend fortune to move up the initiative ladder? Should I incentivize it? Probably. Let's do this. Okay, so I am currently ahead of everybody. Anyone?
Okay. Yes, and now I have to spend it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will as well.
And where would you like to go?
I'll go after Leknir.
After Leknir? Okay.
I'm gonna try to help the rest of you out also to go.
I feel like
early.
George has an idea, so
I do have an idea.
What was that, Dave?
Tagwin should jump up there too if Tagwin's free and has actions.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
Actually, because we
I-
spend 1
I-
point and we all move up, right?
One
you
point,
move
you
up.
move yourself to wherever you like in your initiative order. I'm restricted by only moving up 1 step.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's the yeah.
I may be able to, and Andrew, just so you know, I may be able to move the creature to after you.
Oh. Okay, well that also works.
That's
Let's
my
save
plan.
let's save the points then.
Okay. Then, first up, we have Leknir. What are you doing, Leknir?
Once again, I'm going to, I'll put it in the chat. I'm going to call upon the great Ash of the Threshold.
Yeah.
This time, however, I'm spending 1 AP, and I'm going to do the first version, which is Sap of Spring.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I choose that ally. Oh, shit. Yeah. So I can move Tagwin. I can move Tagwin in front, right after Kenyon, basically.
You got it. So it's 1 AP, right after Kenyon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming I can use the technique twice.
Mm-hmm. As long as you got the AP.
Great. I do. So I still have. So maybe spend the one. I've got 2 left. So I'm going to spend one other one to use that same power before it dissipates. I'm going to use it to bring Emrys up.
Oh, nice.
Tagwin.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I will retain this my last coin for in case I get attacked.
In case you guys, you got it. Okay. You mean for when you're attacked, right?
Well, yes. you know.
Yeah. All right. Then Kenyon, you're up next. What are you doing?
Okay. I am attacking.
Okay. So you have 3 AP.
Bloodthirsty killer. So it's minus 10 to the attack.
Yes, because of the damage.
What is that? Challenging. There it is.
You want to fortune that?
Oh man, I have to. We got so much trouble if this thing starts attacking. I think we really have to try and kill it.
Go ahead. Oh my God!
Roll
By
20.
1.
It's the biggest troll I've ever known.
Other
Now it
places have their Will Wheaton. We've got Jeff.
Your
I mean, am I wrong?
I think that
No.
the fitting
You're not
for
wrong.
your sword, something's off about the weight of it, so you're just not, it's not performing or responding the way you want. You still have 2 more AP though.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll make another attack at minus 20.
Minus 20. Here we go. Come on.
Oh man. Okay. So this one is. Oh, there. Hard. Okay. Got it.
Unfortunate.
No, I better leave some fortune for everybody else who aren't roll 20 challenged.
Your
I'll
last
use
one.
my last point for my Barovi's guard.
You got
If we
it.
give it enough fortune, it can grab all of us.
Exactly. Tagwin, you're up. What are you doing? 3 AP back.
3 AP back. It's not moved or anything. It's exactly where it was.
It's exactly where it was. Emrys is still being held in place. Although this thing seems to be like sweeping its look around. From what you've seen in it before, it may be doing the exact same thing soon.
Right. Well, I mean, it's gonna sweep its ugly face around. I'm gonna swing into its face. So I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. Go right ahead. So this will be a plus 10. This first attack. Or you could aim and take plus. Sublime success! What does it look like as you take this thing down?
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna add some fortune to dump some extra 6 into there, but I don't need to. So I think actually, taking a moment, watching it look around like a ring wraith. I'm gonna take the spear. Just steel myself for a second and wait for the timing until it's just about to cross me.
Yeah.
Thinking about the face that I saw while it was grappling me and just right into its face to
Okay. So here's what you see. 2 things
purge myself of
happen.
that
For
memory.
one, as you spear into that, the into the center of it, what happens is for a briefest second, you can see a person's face, and then you see a utterly blank visage. So there's no eyes, no face. It looks like an unformed sculpture for the briefest of moments, and then it just is gone. And Tagwin's shout at taking this thing down will increase everybody's condition rating by 1. So you can improve your condition rating by 1, Tagwin included.
like my damage
Your
or my
peril.
peril.
Oh, your peril. Sorry, your peril condition.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So you're heartened a bit. And with that last stab, Emrys, you find yourself free, and you all recognize that you are not, you have a new companion with you in this in this cabin. The flickering in the hearth dies down, and he is sort of framed by the entrance to the cabin, the door cast open. What happens next, guys?
I immediately say, as I see the creature being destroyed by Tagwin, is everyone okay?
You can all tell he speaks with a Tulian accent. Not unusual to find strangers, especially during the Betrayers' War. Mercenaries have come from all over, but...
I'm injured, but I'm okay.
Yes.
Very good. What about this woman?
A little worse for her, but nothing that can't be fixed. She pops a shoulder.
Forgive me. I just want to make sure you are all safe. My name is Lightning Blue Nose. I've come here. I've been led here, I believe, to find you.
You all can feel the strange sense of familiarity with him that you felt with one another. He must be guided by some fate as well.
What makes you say you've been looking for us?
I've been following a vision I've been having of a black tower, which can mean many different things. It could mean a black tower, it could mean forgotten power or ancient magics. But for some reason, I knew it was incredibly important for me to leave it once. And it led me almost directly straight to this point at the moment you were engaged with one of those creatures. So I thought it clearly showed fate felt I had a hand to play in your fates as well.
Black Tower we all saw a few nights back. In a vision that cast us out of the city before it burned. And so we escaped the fires and doom of Carrick. Welcome. We don't know what the Black Tower means entirely. Well, Kenyon has some insight to a family with a Black Tower in their sigil. Is that correct, Kenyon?
Oh, Teague. You know of them?
They are not familiar to me.
We seek them out.
We believe it may be a message to seek them out.
And the fates have shown themselves more in these last few nights and days than I can recall in the past.
Well, we share a dream, and therefore we share a fate. I am here to serve and defend and do whatever I can to find this Black Tower.
Emrys sheathes his weapon and goes over and gives Leitner a handshake. Welcome.
And give that handshake back.
Welcome indeed.
Thank you.
Now that you're actually standing in the cabin and that the immediate threat seems to be gone, Lickner, you realize what smells so good?
Oh, that's right. I had like a great success on the cooking.
Yeah, there's incredible stew of some kind that he has put together.
That's right.
I don't mean to be rude, but is anyone else going to eat that?
He has the lean look of someone who's traveled rough. If he's this deep into the Ironshale Hills, it may not be surprising that he hasn't had much to eat in the last couple of days.
Yes, please, friend. Share of our stew.
Halfway through the sentence, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Oh. I'll start eating it.
So, Tagwin, you can notice that Kenyon seems to have damaged his blade in the fight.
And his body.
Oh, yeah, you're injured, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll. It's all. Hey, Kenny, come over here and I'll show me your blade. Let's see what we can do about that.
Something's off on the balance.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So one thing that happens, guys, because everyone's been in a fight, all the condition of all of your weapons will be down by 1. Which means
your weapons.
They're not just worn. The weapon is frail. Kenyon's weapon is. Minus 20. Oh, yeah, minus 2 to damage, minus 20 to hit.
Where do we mark that on our...
So that, if you edit it and put it next, what I've been asking you guys to do is put them next to the quality. So actually, Jeff, yours, sorry, I misspoke. It should have been worn, not, the 3 conditions are worn, frail, and ruined.
So,
okay. Yeah, I put damaged.
I should be worn.
Now, this can get repaired overnight.
Yeah, the Tagwin's maintenance, she can just, all the regular stuff. The only one she'll need to roll for is the actual, the damaged one.
And I forget, Signet... Wait, no.
I thought we just had to make sure.
Signet, yours does not suffer that.
But, oh, right, mine's impervious to...
Yeah. It stays sharp.
Basic. I'm assuming that there are things in the game that can still affect it.
There are, yeah. And they are the best.
Sure, that's one interpretation.
All right, so then would you give us a trade craft check against standard? Let's double check and see if there's anything you've got from your talents or your traits or your active techniques that would benefit them.
Yeah, so, okay, trade craft, and then traits. So, Hands of the Maker. Craft what? Oh, that's craft weapons. It's not repairing them.
I don't think you have any issues or any qualities. But
no, because more irons in the fire is also like an adaptable crafting endeavor. I can attempt an additional one during the rekindling, but it's not providing a bonus to the actual attempt.
Yeah.
So
have you guys done a revelry or a reflection in this rekindling yet? I don't think you have.
I don't recall.
No, I think we made food and fixed the door.
Yes, you have not done, because I interrupted your sleep. So what I might suggest is making use of revelry or reflection first, because that will decrease your peril condition, which means that Tagwin's training won't be penalized by her condition level.
Oh. Yeah,
right?
let's do. Yeah, that makes sense.
So revelry makes use of charm, and reflection makes use of education. Revelry benefits other people. Reflection benefits yourself. So what are you thinking? You can only choose one.
Just me or everybody?
Everybody. So, because I mean, either someone is going to be doing revelry, and you will benefit from that. But if someone wants to like step away and make use of education instead, you can do that. But first off, anyone have a decent training in charm?
Yeah, I believe I'm.
I know Wills does. Naldo has a badass charm.
He's our normal reverie guy.
Yeah. I have a 49.
Anyone got better?
Nope. In fact, wait, lower is worse. Yeah, I'm considerably worse.
I'm not trained.
I'm
okay, so it means
either.
Your peril's not suffering any, or your peril condition isn't going to be impacting that whatsoever. So, would you like to give us a standard revelry check, or I'm sorry, charm check?
Just standard, okay.
Yeah, and just tell us what you're going to be telling everybody about. Look at that, guys. With a success, everyone improves their peril condition by 1. What is the story you're telling everyone? Are you telling Licknir about what's happened, maybe, or?
Yeah, I think I retell the tale of how we came to be together as a group and as friends, and then everything that sort of led up to that. Was it only last night? No, it was 2 nights ago that the fire that we escaped. No, it was last night.
It was about
because we left during the day and then we
traveling
spent
for
one
2
night
days.
out.
Yeah, the one night with the deserters, and then it was the night before that when you. No, it was that night.
We left during the day. The deserters was the night of the
yeah,
fire.
So 3 days ago then.
Yeah. So like, what led to that whole thing, and then our travels here, basically right up till we met him.
Okay.
As Kenyon's telling me that, I start typing into chat. We've just rewatched the stream of the events leading up to that point, which I did. So, yeah. So I'm eating while this is happening. But like I seem buoyed by it too after my long trek to arrive.
He shares as well, I imagine, about the masters of the Black Tower, as well, House Teague.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. Why we're headed there, what he sort of knows about that.
So,
is a family friend from when I was young, and I'm hoping that this is the dream we had, the meaning of it.
And how far is this place from here?
I believe we're halfway.
Yeah, you got about 2 more days of travel.
Very good.
We die
Looking forward to having
minute.
some companionship for once. Sorry, Ems.
Yes.
What'd you say, Dave?
I said we die almost every night, so it's pretty easy going.
So then, Tagwin, I guess there is the rekindling actions. So, would you like to give us a standard tradecraft check there, Tagwin?
And do.
Oh, stories.
I am, and this is because I'm at minus because I have to ignore one skill. Level,
She
right?
should take care of it for you. You've got you don't have to apply additional modifier.
Yeah, because I'm just saying because I'm trained in it, so I get the plus. Normally, I would get.
Yeah, and it's just the exhaustion level. If anyone has Salmiak, you could consume that and get rid of that level of
Let me
peril.
see if I have any left. I apparently have one left, so I can.
You want to use
take
that?
I'll
Okay,
take
so
that
improve
off,
your
and then
peril condition 1 more, and then go ahead and give us your check. Standard tradecraft.
Okay, sorry, getting to it. Okay, there we go.
Let's see, big money. There you go. Everyone's everyone's gear is back up, as well as your Tagwin spends a little bit of time outside, and when she comes back in, your sword is as good as new, Kenyon. You can remove.
Wow. Amazing tagging.
Now, Tagwin, also, you are able to do more than one treatment. You guys have all of your bandages are currently clean, but would you like to treat anyone's wounds to try and improve their damage condition?
Yeah, I can.
Who is anyone? Kenyon, you said you're injured, right?
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm moderately wounded.
And
I'm
Emrys?
still lightly wounded from yesterday.
Okay. So then, would you like to pick somebody to treat, Tagwin?
Sorry, you said you're moderately.
Kenyon's moderately.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Emrys should heal by 1 overnight.
Yeah. We'll do Kenyon.
Okay. So if you are moderately, let's see, you're going to. So that'll be a routine plus 10 healing test.
And I'm not adding my trained to this. Right?
She will take care of that for you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Oh, but that is a crit fail, though.
I make it worse.
Must you use your spear to work on the injury?
Let me just get these sutures in there.
Why are you standing 10 feet away?
Okay.
Should you not be standing a little closer?
Okay, so here's some great news, guys. It's not just Warhammer Fantasy where we have rules for infection when you get wounded. Because it seems, unfortunately, while she is hoping to assist you, your wounds are currently infected. You are not going to be able to heal until you deal with that infection. And let me tell you what the consequence of infection are.
Just don't make it a roll that I have to do or I'm dead, because roll 20 will finish me off for sure.
Infection causes a Blackbird's injuries to become pink and swollen, oozing pus and throbbing with pain as flies gather around the stinking wound.
Oh, God.
That sounds great.
Oops.
Once suffering from infection, a Blackbird cannot recover steps on the damage or peril condition tracks, nor can recuperation from their injuries occur until the infection has been dealt with appropriately. Infection lasts until it has been successfully treated through bloodletting. If an infection is not properly treated within a day, the Blackbird temporarily loses -1 brawn and continues to suffer -1 brawn every full day thereafter until they've been successfully treated. So, what you notice is there is something. I think this is not infection, not a fault on the part of Tagwin necessarily. I think that this supernatural wound that you suffered just happens to have a more negative consequence. Maybe what you find, Tagwin, is as you're settling down, Lecter's finishing his food, everyone else is getting their stuff ready and whatnot, you notice that Kenyon is already carrying a fever.
Ooh. Friend, you're not doing well.
No.
Well, what I'm telling you, you're serious. You need to rest. Like, we cannot push too. I know we have to get where we're going, but I worry about whether or not you can make the trip.
Yeah, so you're going to be completing the rekindling this time. Because you're in a safe place, everyone will recover all of their peril condition except for Kenyon, and everyone will improve their damage condition by 2 steps except for Kenyon. Kenyon is running a fever. At your next rekindling, you can then attempt bloodletting to get rid of the infection. Okay. But until then, Kenyon is going to be carrying that fever and the consequences of his current injuries. It also means he can't improve, so any further injuries or exhaustion, including that from travel, is going to be exacerbated. So the question, I suppose, is, do you spend another night, do you take the day to fuck around here, look for food and stuff, and then take one more rekindling here in what's a safe place, or do you push on and sleep in an unsafe place tomorrow and attempt rekindling there?
Look, you did a little grin at the end of that sentence. Just a little, 2 little. What's that, Kevin? 2 little horns pointing out of the back.
Exactly. There's not a devil and an angel. It's just 2 fucking devils. It's the best. Mm-hmm. This game is amazing.
Look, gentlemen,
before you answer, Andrew, sorry, Kenyon, when she tells you this, how do you feel? How do you respond?
We need to push on. I mean, we spend the night here, but we must make it to House T.
You're not going anywhere, my friend.
Well, I'm fine. It's a fever. I've been sick before.
And you know what happens to people who travel with a fever? They die in the woods.
They get where they're going and they recover.
No.
That's not what Graham said. Travel sick.
Your grandma was a worrier.
She was
Look,
you take that back about Gam Gam.
That's,
So, Leknir, what you would know is whatever was here, what those things that that you faced before, you recognize them as unquiet dead. And the thing about unquiet dead in the past few years, whatever disharmony has come to this land, whatever the causes are, Corvus, the god of death, and his agents are no longer properly shepherding lost souls onto their great reward. And as such, they seem to linger. You can see at a glance there is a sign of something terrible and violent that has happened here. And whatever those three, there was 4 in total. Whatever those 4 spirits were, because you say 3, they can tell you there was 1 more from before. Whatever those 4 spirits were, they may still be here, and they may not be gone permanently. Souls are eternal. So you would know this, if not necessarily share this while the others are talking. Now, Andrew, sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying? Gentlemen.
Nope, I forget. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, we have, we have this place. It's, reasonably safe. It's dry. We've fended off whatever those things are, but if we move, Kenyon, you're going to be exposed to the elements. Your condition's going to get worse. I can't. Look, I know you've had fevers before, but you've had fevers before in camp or in the city, where me or someone else has been able to help nurse you back to health, where you've had access to warm meals and good dry warm blankets and a good bed. You see any of that around here?
Exactly. Why would we stay here? We must get to House Teague.
We have no idea what lies between us and there.
Or maybe tomorrow night it won't just be 4 spirits attacking you, it'll be 5.
Or I smote the one and the rest that run off and they won't come back. We don't know.
Well,
Lickner's pipe moves from one side of his mouth to the other.
Yeah. One thing is very important, that you survive to reach the Black Tower. You seem the most connected to it. Therefore, when we arrive, I believe we should all be in our best condition. This is why I was brought to join you, I think. There is greater strength in greater numbers. And we can not allow you to be sick and therefore vulnerable during whatever we may face.
You can't forge a sword in a cold forge.
So here's a maybe an interesting option for you. Fate can be used to achieve things that you normally wouldn't be able to achieve. So for instance, Tagwin, I would maybe accept that if you inflict some damage by purifying the wound on Kenyon, spend your fate, you can get rid of the infection.
But I already spent my fate to get out of...
Oh, you did? That's right. I forgot.
Sure you forgot.
I really did. I genuinely did. I couldn't remember. I knew that Kenyon had spent his. I forgot you spent yours too. Yeah.
You feel like... Anybody else feel like a cat with a ball of string just being kicked right out of reach?
I think what we miss is that the feeling that we get when we're all running our own games.
What about using alchemy or wart cunning to assist with this? Maybe there's some herbs that I could go and find.
Yeah, we said it's a supernatural thing. I'll trade you the exact same thing. You could use fire and folk wisdom to try and purge it. Kenny would take some damage, but then he would recover 2 overnight.
What say you, Kenyon?
you have some method
Yes.
to attempt, I'm open.
Some teachings that my grams showed me
Okay.
back in the day.
See, if you're going to spend your fate, you need not roll for it. The only thing I'd ask you to roll for is why don't you give us a 1d10 exclamation mark plus 1. And Kenyon, this will be against your unaugmented damage threshold. You won't be able to apply your armor to this.
Are you okay for this? I'll just heat my shiv up in the fire and apply some ointment to it, and here you go, Kenyon.
Does 6 even hit your threshold?
No, it does not.
I think it's like 3 plus your toughness bonus, and I think your toughness bonus is higher than that.
He just grits his teeth and fights through it.
My BB is 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there is the stink of burned flesh that fills the small cabin. But Kenyon, you likewise, at the end of the rekindling, your fever breaks, and you can recover all of your peril threshold or your peril damage, and you can recover your damage. Your damage condition will improve by 2. So everybody's damage is improved by 2. Morning. Oh yeah, you get to also pick which of your techniques, and if you guys have spent RP to grab new talents, pick which talent you are starting with.
I was gonna bring up my dusking again to see if you guys are been challenging.
Oh yeah,
we could try this. This might help us on our journey. What say you?
Emrys can use wart cunning to kind of make a magical loaf of bread that you guys will all split together. And then, depending on the outcome of his roll, you'll get bonuses on some of your skill tests. All your skill tests.
Ignore the sublime failure and we'll be fine.
I like it. God damn it, Kenny. Why'd you have to get hurt? Because I should take sawbones to give myself the bonuses on healing and such to help you.
Well,
But
where's
I
Kenyon at right
really
now?
want to try my new toy and use
You
the
said I
speed one.
healed for 2, right?
Yeah.
And I went up 1. I'm only imperiled on my peril tracker, and I'm
And we got rid of
unharmed.
the fever.
How's your damage threshold? Or your damage condition?
I'm unharmed then.
If you're up by 2?
Yeah. I was moderately wounded, and up by 2 is unharmed.
Okay.
So
there
I'm
you
okay.
go. So Tagwin, does that make your decision for what you want to? Remember, you can spend as long as you haven't extinguished the technique, you can always spend a fortune point to reslot.
True. And we got rid of his fever, right? So
Yep.
in that case, then actually you're fine. So I'll take spear because I want to try my new
Nice.
toy.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to do the
Yeah.
do you want me to perform the dusting
yeah.
before
So go ahead and give us a standard wart cunning roll there, Emrys.
Lechner? I'm going to would it affect Lechner though? He's only been with us for a day.
Yep. He is a member of the flock.
He's
Oh,
connected.
you're right from the thing. I think he has recognized you and had your faces in mind for that long, so we'll see. He would also benefit from it.
Yeah, we're connected through the fates.
Correct.
Even though he wasn't with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so wart cunning check, which is alchemy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and is it difficulty?
Is standard for this particular working. You want to fortune that?
Yes. Come on, roll 20, please. Just one roll for the whole night. Just one roll.
There you go. Nice. All right. So then, why don't you tell us what the benefit is tomorrow for everyone?
Okay.
The audible sound of relief in your voice.
Okay, so caster and companions whose souls are now magically known to each other are connected the next day. Any tests or effects of talents and techniques used to aid another companion on the flock. So if you're trying to help somebody and you're using a talent or technique, you get a +10 to all applicable tests in the group's favor. This includes tests made to bind someone's wounds or to repair or improve trappings. So Tagwin, +10 to every test that you do tomorrow, or if anyone else is doing something to aid another party member. If one of the group is slain during the duration of the magic, the beneficial effect and all tests are made at -10. If someone is separated from the group, they're also -10 until they're back with the group. So.
Okay.
So, no ghosts. We're good.
With morning coming, let's see here. Would everyone give us a, let's say, a routine awareness check and tell us, remember, how to get your success level, guys? It's the tens digit you rolled against what you needed to roll for your skill, and then you add your perception bonus, your PB, to that.
This is in the morning?
This is in the morning, yeah.
Okay, so I'm unhindered and unharmed.
Tagwin is definitely not seeing anything.
Well, because she's so sleepy from having to fix all you guys' shit and clean and fix you up.
Yeah.
She ate too much bread.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Your PB is a 3, right, Kenyon's?
Yeah, that's right.
So that's 6 in total.
Nice.
So as you guys get up for the morning, tell us what does it look like as you guys are coming out of the cabin, making your way further to the west, moving to the end of this thing towards your final, stretch towards the last 2 days of travel to reach Black Tower. What's the mood like coming out of that cabin?
I mean, I feel great.
Yeah.
Everything went my way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And so did Emerus. This is the first day he's woken up since we left where he's not wounded, because he got so banged up in that fight with the deserters.
Yeah.
He's been wounded since, and so he finally feels fresh. He finally feels like, okay, we can make some progress.
Okay.
Yeah, Leichner just feels like he's finally with people he's meant to be with, and he's he's been essentially running all this way to try to catch up with them, and being alone in the wilderness is not a safe thing. So he's feeling a little bit safer despite their destination. So he actually, I think, his best nights to sleep in a long time, especially after having that stew.
Awesome. And Tagwin?
Yeah, same. I think last night, as tiring as it was, did a lot to reinforce her feelings of okay, I can handle this, and things are going to be okay. I'm able to take care of fix things and take care of my companions, and I'm feeling a bit more energized the next day.
Okay. So, Emerus, Tagwin, and Leichner, you have turned and started walking off, and Kenyon says an excuse, says, "Oh, I want to make sure the fire, the hearth is cold." And you pretend to step inside Kenyon. You wait for them to go, certain that they didn't just spy what you saw.
Oh.
And then you step out and spare one look down, because what you see on the ground that the others seem to have missed, it is covered by detritus, so it's easy and when you came in last night, the sun was quite low and casting shadows, so it was easy to miss this. But there is a bare footprint that seems to have been made by some kind of humanoid figure. I say some kind of humanoid figure because, for one, there's a odd pudginess or weight to it. It's splayed out and not proportionate the way that an adult human's would be. It is thicker, and it is also about 5 or 6 feet long. It is. Sorry, it's not that big. I'm trying to think of what the size is. It's about 3.5 to 4 feet. So it is much bigger than any human. Now, there are the Jotunkin in the setting. I have that name right, don't I? Where are they? They are bigger than Jotunkin, I did get it. They are larger than humans, but this is not the proportions that fit with them. Whatever the hell left this mark, which is likely several days, if not a week old, this is not something that came last night. If you had questions about what broke in and inflicted whatever ruin came upon the people who called this place home, it's this footprint.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you share that with anyone? Or do you think you did, as I've suggested here, that you let everyone go and kept this information to yourself?
Yeah, I think the fact that we're leaving in high spirits, he would keep it to himself.
Then, with our 4 Blackbirds heading to the west, their spirits high and Kenyon wary of what is to come. Yeah, I think we should leave it there. So then we've been keeping Andrew over time the last 2 or 3 weeks, so the very least we can do is end on time this time, and we'll pick up with our travels next time. Then for those, you guys get your 1 RP each for that?
Oh, yeah.
And for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for chapter 9 of our Blackbirds adventure. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game, or the adventure we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I've seen people ask about this as well, too. When we are finished with the Truth in Ashes, we are returning to our Night Below campaign. So we have talked about this. That is what's going to be up next. But we will be playing through this to its conclusion, and then we'll be returning to the Night Below probably for the 7 or 8 months or whatever that'll take us through till next May. So with it, you were anxious to see what was going on with our Night Below heroes. We will be returning to that soon. Well, at some point. In addition, there's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings, a Discord server where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to this game. There's the Powered by Zweihander games listed there. There's also our Night Below campaign and pretty much most other games or campaigns we run on the channel. There's also groups or channels like Finding a Group or GM Discussion. There's some terrific people over there, terrific, knowledgeable, and friendly people who are all parts of the community, and you're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. And Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Not only do they have a terrific selection of new role-playing games, card games, and board games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If you're looking for something and they have it listed in their catalog but not in stock, you can put it on a want list and they will send you an email when it comes in stock. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code MuserMashup, all caps, all one word, and you'll save yourself 10% on your purchase. That is good until the end of September 2024, after which time it'll change. At that point, if you're listening to this after that time, come back to one of our more recent videos and we'll have the current discount code listed there. I don't know what's going on with the video tonight. The video in Roll20 has been kind of fucking choppy for me quite a bit. There is also a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, an incredible organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. All donations that go through that link go directly to them. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to help out the kids who are serviced by SOS Children's Villages International. And it's a small way of saying thank you. If you have donated $25 or more through that link since January 2024, head on over to the Charity Initiatives channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord server. Again, the link is down below. And you will be able to cast your vote on the next of our charity mashup sessions. Between the end now and the end of year, we'll be running a series of mashup charity sessions where we take classic RPG adventures or campaigns and we run them with a game they're not designed to be played with. We played last month a session of Acton Cthulhu that was inspired by the classic AD&D module Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. And we will be playing in less than 2 weeks now a session inspired by the classic Call of Cthulhu campaign Masks of Nyarlathotep. And we'll do that with Lex Arcana, which I think George has at hand right now. There we go. It's, oh gosh, what's the name of the publisher again? I can't remember they changed after... Whatever publishes Brancalonia, that is the one that does that now. So
yeah, it's the same company. Yes.
Yeah. We have 3 more mashup sessions after that. So if you had donated $25 or more, head on over to the Charity Initiatives, and you'll be able to vote for what game we're going to play the next classic module with, and as well as help shape what the group, the adventuring party, is going to look like. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart Blackbirds. So, Jeffrey, Dave, Andrew, and George, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Congratulations on dispatching the dead back to the dead, and for shaking your infection, Kenyon. This is the kind of emergent stuff that I fucking love about this game. It's just like well, we can travel, but, that could have gotten worse by worse by worse.
But 3 of us have to roll for fate next game.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of you flipping for fate. Oh, that's great. Then we'll be back in 1 week's time to see what, if anything, our stalwart Blackbirds encounter on their way to their ultimate fate at the Black Tower. But until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.